Hi Aries, thank you so much for tuning in to Root Rudder Beats Tarot. This is Seven God Lou back with another video for the Aries Collective. Thank you so much Aries for all of your likes, comments, and subscribes. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right in Aries. Aries, I'm getting for you Lost, the song Lost by Frank Ocean. Okay, if you don't know that song, listen to that song. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting something is like dried out. Okay, and you're moving on to something new. Okay, or you feel like something is dried out, something's played out, and you're moving on to something new. Okay, you may be like a little lost. Okay, you may not be telling anybody this at this time, like how you truly feel, but you're hoping that your family and friends can be supportive of this decision that you're trying to make or that you want to make, possibly in a relationship. Like you may feel like a relationship has ran its course. Okay, and that it's like played out. Gemini may be significant, doesn't have to be. I always get Gemini for you, Aries, or Scorpio. Okay. You may not be telling the spouse or partner how you truly feel. Okay, and you're hoping that they support you on this decision that you're making between you and them. 111 o'clock when I said that. Something about a doctor's office. Then it's like you're going to some sort of doctor's office or something like that. Maybe you work at a doctor's office. You eat food, then you get in bed and you heal from these thoughts that you're thinking. You're just like, I just want to get away from possibly a relationship here. Okay. So it's like you may be taking like a day off or something like that to think about something or think about everything and there's some sort of relationship. You're hoping that some sort of spouse or partner doesn't get angry and try to fight you or something like that. Or your car doesn't get damaged or something like that. What the fuck? Yeah. You're hoping that someone is like forgives you. Like you're hoping that they forgive you for the decision that you make. I see like a cross. You're hoping that they forgive you. It's like you're going to talk to this person. You're going to tell them exactly how you feel. Like you don't want to be here anymore. You think this relationship has ran its course or something like that. Okay, I see somebody being detained, like held off in jail. Like you're hoping that this person don't like go crazy or something like that. Are you hoping that maybe what they may say in response doesn't allow you to go crazy or something like that? Aries are known to go to jail a lot. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, Aries are one of the toughest zodiacs. Okay, period. One of the toughest zodiacs, I would say Aries. They just like go there. Okay, they will go there with you. Okay, Aries is the ram. Yeah. So I'm getting something like you hope that someone doesn't become like super depressed from this breakup or something like that. Okay, and you hope you don't hear any like bad news in reference to them, like, oh, remember you broke up with so and so? Yeah, I broke up with so and so like a week ago. Yeah, so and so is like not even going to work anymore. Like, yeah, they're just in their basement with their wrapped around just doing this, you know, like you're just yeah, you just hope that they're not bad news, like nobody brings you bad news after this breakup. I'm also getting that you wish some sort of apartment was a home. So maybe you're wishing that you can locate someone, or you're wishing that an apartment was a home. Maybe you live in an apartment with this person and you wish that it was a home. Or maybe, yeah, you live in an apartment with this person and they maybe wish that they had a home or you guys had a home or something like that. Okay, let's get some more on this, Aries. Let's see, Aries, what do you need to know right now? Let's get a 3-card spread. Aries, what do you need to know right now? Because this clearly is like you just want to like leave or something like that, or maybe switch it, flip it, right? The other person maybe just want to leave or something like that. So we have bridging differences. Okay, we have released expectations. Okay, then we have family ties. Okay, so let's see. What is bridging differences? Okay, so there's some sort of ending here. Okay, somebody is wishing for some sort of ending here. Somebody is defeated. Let's see, what is the 7 of Swords? Yeah, somebody is like defeated here. Somebody wants to fight. Okay, somebody that's not changing. Like somebody wants to like fight. That's not changing because somebody cut somebody off. Isn't this what I just said? Yeah. You hope that you can avoid some sort of fight when you cut somebody off. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, you're like in some sort of relationship. Could be with the earth sign. Doesn't have to be here. You want some sort of relationship with somebody with money. Okay. Or something like that. Or yeah, with somebody with money here. What is the World? Yeah, you feel like you lost a lot of money or something like that. or you want to end this relationship because you lost a lot of money and you hope that someone doesn't try to fight you, or they may feel like they're losing a lot of money if they lose you, and you hope that they won't start like fighting and going crazy and acting crazy here. Yeah, somebody's moving slowly, hustling someone. Let's see, somebody's breadcrumbing someone, hustling someone. Somebody's moving slowly here. Yeah. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Somebody is like slow. What is this Knight of Pentacles? Somebody is moving slowly. Somebody is hustling someone. So somebody is like purposely like breadcrumbing someone, giving them the short end of a stick in a relationship because they really want to go, but they're just not saying that. Somebody wants like a better life or something like that. What's this star? So somebody's always like looking for better. Somebody wants to take a risk in a spotlight or with somebody in the spotlight. They're not being honest about that. Okay, so somebody always wants like better, always wants like more, or this person just wants to be with someone else. They up their standards or something like that to where they want somebody now that's in the spotlight. They want somebody who does more or something like that. What is this Five of Wands? Yeah, there's some sort of fight in some sort of relationship because somebody's heartbroken. Okay, somebody's thinking that you thinking that this person's gonna fight because you're leaving them, and possibly there's some sort of money ties, or you have the money or something like that. Yeah, this third party, the truth is that somebody's ghosting. There's some sort of third party here. So you're ghosting this individual, and you think that this person's gonna fight, break your car or something like that. Okay. So you feel like you have differences with this person. Like y'all are different. Y'all want the different things in each other's life. You want to go up. You want to be a star. You know, you don't have to like literally be like a superstar, famous, da da da. But you want to do big things. You want to like put y'all monies together and hustle. You know, and this person probably just wants a family, like you know, like a just like a regular day-to-day 9 to 5. They don't care about, you know, that. And that's okay. You know, everybody has differences, but you guys definitely have differences here in what you're looking for in a relationship. What is release expectations? Somebody is trying to release expectations of what this other partner would do if they stop talking to them. They're just going to come kindly to some sort of family member and tell them like, hey, you know, I just don't want to, you know, do this anymore. You're just trapped in your mind about this, Aries. Okay, you're trapped in your mind about this. What is family ties? So you feel like you should just release expectations and just do it, okay? You feel like you're just going to go to this person and go back and bring back up how you guys have like differences. And that's why you want to be like released from this, okay? And you're just like thinking that that ain't going to work. You're thinking like it's not going to work. You know, this person is not going to move forward. Okay, if you tell them the truth. Hold on. You think it's not going to work if you tell them the truth? What's family ties? So you're trying to do something snaky to force this person? To force this person out of your life or something like that? Something also about money. What's the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, somebody got some sort of news that somebody was holding on to some sort of money. What's the Six of Pentacles? And that was somebody's plan, that they just wanted to hold on to somebody for money. So you feel like this person just wants to hold on to you for money. Okay, so you're letting this person go. Okay, this family here. So you're going back to them and you're trying to like release them by any means. Like, you know what? I just don't. Yeah, but you don't know really what to do. Okay. You don't know what to do, or you don't know what action to take to release this person, but you want to release. I swear I got this in Gemini's read. You want to release them because you feel like they're hustling you in this relationship, or you're not getting much out of this relationship here. And you feel like you just don't want to heal this shit. You're just like thinking and like going crazy. Like you're just like watching them talk. Like Aries, you're watching them talk and you're just like, man, I just want to leave from this motherfucker. Like, God damn. Like, you know how like somebody's talking and you're like in your head talking against them? Like, that's what you're doing, Aries. Like, This person is like saying, yeah, Aries, my day was good today and I ate and you're just in your head like, I wish this motherfucker would just go already. Like, because you feel like they're hustling you. You feel like they're hustling you, Aries. So you want to break it off with this person, but you don't want them to like fight and argue and break your car and do all this crazy shit and then have to be detained and the police come in and you just like, I just want a smooth breakup. I just want a smooth breakup. That's what you're saying, Aries. I just want a smooth ass breakup. Let's get a little bit more for family ties. Okay. Yeah, you just want to leave and you feel like this person is going to be freaking defeated by this shit. Okay, yeah, you feel defeat, detach, okay? Move forward, okay? You want to move forward. I mean, it can't be more clear here, right? So you're trying to get this person's attention and you want to release the expectations of moving forward. So you're trying to just do it, but you just can't do it because you're just like, oh, I don't want this and this to happen. I don't want to, you know, think is everything's over. The next thing I got to call the police, or you hear some boom outside your house and you're like, what the fuck is that? You know, is this crazy ass person? All right, let's get some more Aries. Aries, your read is crazy today, okay? So you just want to release somebody and you don't want no smoke, all right? You don't want no smoke. You just want to just go because I know that you're using me. That's why. You know, that's how you feel like. I know that you're here for money. I know that you really aren't, you know, this isn't really supposed to be. You know that it's a karmic relationship. You know that you can find better or do better here. You're chasing something better. Now, Aries, I'm getting for Aries, put it where it fits, right? You can be this person who's like, you know what? I deserve better. You know, I have a lot of potential. I don't need to be tied down with somebody who's using me. So you're chasing better, or Aries, if you're in karmic energy, your South Node energy, right? You could just be like, you know what? I want to chase somebody who's better than this person. I think I can do better. So put it where it fits, Aries. You know, this is a general read. Put it where it fits, right? Our Aries aren't these amazing, you know, perfect people, right? Some people can just be chasing stardom or someone who's in a certain position in their life, okay? That's why they want to really leave. And other people may think that they're actually being used, okay? Let's get some more Aries. Let's see. So we got talking-ish, and then we got unsatisfied, okay? Let's get one more. Talking-ish. We have unsatisfied. Talking-ish, unsatisfied, and somebody's trying to decide. Somebody's trying to make a decision here. Okay, what is talking-ish? Somebody is trying not to worry here. Somebody is trying not to worry about someone flirting. Somebody's trying not to worry about flirting and somebody not checking for them. So you're trying not to, Aries, I'm gonna be honest, it sounds like you're trying to move on to someone else here. It sounds, sounds like you're trying to move on. You're trying to throw away a commitment. You're worried here about throwing away some sort of commitment. Okay. What's this Knight of Cups? Yeah. You're trying to do something. You're trying to do something sneaky here. And you're going to be hurt if it doesn't work. It's like you're trying to like set up. I hate to say this, Aries, but this is what I'm getting. Somebody's flirting sneaky. Somebody's flirting sneakily. Somebody's flirting in a sneaky way. And somebody hurt somebody 1,000,000 times from being a 304. So somebody's talking-ish about that somebody's throwing away a commitment. So you're worried that this person may start talking back to you like, no, Aries, I know why you're throwing away this commitment. You're throwing away this commitment because you want to go cheat. And you done hurt me 1,000,000 times with different 304s, masculine or feminine. Guys, take it how it resonates. So that's the life that you want to live. You want to live some sort of player life. What's this Page of Swords in reverse? You want to live some sort of player life. Okay. So you're trying to force somebody to let you go. So maybe you're setting this up on some sort of fake account and talking to another person here or something like that. Okay, flirting with them, talking to them. So you can act like you're hurt, that somebody's a 304, so you can leave easily. So you're doing something snaky to somebody on some sort of fake account or something like that, so you can force them to release you. So you don't have to look over your shoulder at this person, you know, so it can be their fault, is what I'm getting. So it can be their fault. But maybe this didn't happen the way you wanted it to. You're not satisfied by this. So you may be shot. You may got on a fake account and shot your shot or something like that, but it didn't work. And you're unsatisfied because somebody was a really good person or something like that. Or somebody's talking ish. So maybe somebody, like, you know, when you set up that fake account or something like that to release this person, because that's what I'm getting. They didn't respond back in the way that you wanted. They didn't flirt back. They was like talking ish, like, I got a man, or I got a girl, or something like that. And you was like, dang it. Something like that. That is literally what I'm getting. Okay? Like, somebody is talking ish here about some plan not working. So maybe you're talking, like, you're upset, or you're talking ish to this person because your plan didn't work. Okay? With this commitment, to be hurt about some sort of commitment. So you wanted to be the one to leave, but you just don't want this person. Yeah, you don't want no drama. Like, I was just literally going to say, you don't want this drama. So you're trying to set up something so this person can leave easily. But you're unsatisfied because you done something here and it didn't work. Whatever you try to do didn't work. Okay, what is the 7 of Cups? But you don't want to tell this person because you don't want to call the cops and do all this stuff. And this person keeps sneaking up and busting your windows and doing all this crazy stuff. Or you think that's what's going to happen here? Or you want it to look like their fault so you can come back in or something like that? Or Aries, if this is not you, this is this person. Yeah, somebody can't pull something together. And somebody's like in this immature ass energy here because somebody's not talking. And somebody move forward. See what I'm saying? Somebody's not talking to this fake account and they're moving forward. So either you're trying to, like, Aries, you're trying to trap somebody on a fake account, or somebody's trying to trap you on a fake account and it didn't work or something like that, so they can stop being in some sort of relationship, or you can stop being in some sort of relationship. It didn't work. Somebody's immature and somebody's trying to pull something together. They have like different options that they're trying to choose, like, what account should I get on today, and trying to talk to Aries. Yeah, like ghosts or something like that. Yeah, they think that you're slow, and that you'll go for it, and that you'll go with it or something like that, but you're not doing it. Okay, you don't care, or they don't, you know, someone doesn't care about this fake account here. So somebody essentially wants to leave, but they don't want the police to be called, and if this one hit me, then I'm gonna go to jail and all this other shit. Aries, this is ghetto. This is ghetto. Aries, this is real ghetto. Okay, so why is the divine telling us this? Okay, why is the divine telling us this? Like, what in the hell? Aries, I got this. Did I get this in your read before? Somebody's on a fake account trying to see. I think I did, if I'm not mistaken. This is real ghetto. Aries, let's get a 3-card spread. Let's see. This is what somebody is trying to do here. Okay. Yeah, somebody hates someone's spirituality. Okay, somebody hates that someone is spiritual here. So, Aries, you may be spiritual. You may pick up on this shit. You may be like, hold on, who is this on this fake account? Something just may be like, something, maybe you watched your reading, or maybe you just like, like this fake account, like this is kind of funny. Like, I'm on this fake account, like, you know, this person's trying to talk to me or whatever, and you know, they look good, like everything is right. This person, where? You know, this person, you know, in a mansion, like, oh, they got this, and that. And they're talking to me, which, you know, is not far-fetched. People will literally, like, you'll get a lot. Women or feminines will get a lot, okay, period, right? But you're in a relationship, right? You're not really, you may not be active. I'm getting that someone hates your spirituality because you picked up on it. So some way, somehow, you picked up on this. So it may be something to where you don't get on social media that much for people to even be inboxing you like that. Your account is deactive, okay? Or when you do get on, like, there's a certain selection, like maybe you get, you know, high class, upper high class or whatever. The next thing you know, this millionaire mansion, one person's talking to you and they just created a page like a year ago. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But people do have Finstas. That's a fake Insta. So, you know, but I'm getting that you just was like, I don't know if that's, you know, really real. And you may have gotten a reading or something like that. You may be a reader and you realize like, okay, that shit fake. Wonder who's sending, you know, this fake page. And, you know, you probably think like, I mean, I don't have it. Last time I've been, you know, single was probably like 3 years ago. So who the fuck, you know, like, and you probably was realizing like, okay, this is probably this person. Like seeing if I, like being immature, like seeing if I will cheat or not or something like that, you know, like, let's see, what is spiritual hater? So you probably picked up on this, Aries. What is spiritual hater? Yeah, somebody is working. Aries, somebody is fighting because somebody ain't got no money here. Okay, somebody detached from someone. Somebody didn't have a child by someone. Someone's not being honest. Let's see. What is this King of Swords in reverse? Somebody is strong. Somebody's trying to pull something together. Yeah, somebody's trying to pull something together. Somebody's not being honest that they're trying to pull some sort of cover up or something like that together. Okay, somebody may not have any children. Somebody may not have had some sort of pregnancy or something like that. It may not be somebody's child or something like that. Okay, if somebody doesn't want any children or something like that, somebody may be working with somebody that's pregnant or something like that, or somebody doesn't want any children in some sort of long-term relationship. They don't want that. They just want money. They just want to like, you know, be in player mode. They just want like, you know, and that's okay. If you just want like, you know, friends with benefits, somebody doesn't want to be like, work with someone, pregnant in the home, da da da. They want like a money kind of relationship, or they just want to be single and just go around and, you know, just have friends. Okay. And somebody may picked up on this. What's spiritual hater? Yeah, what's spiritual hater? Yeah, somebody can't manipulate somebody, and somebody's sad about that. They can't manipulate somebody, so somebody hates somebody's spirituality, because Aries, you may be spiritual. They may be like trying to leave you or break up with you or something like that. Or this person may be trying to, if you're like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, this person may be trying to come to you. Okay, so take out and resonate this in your energy, but you're going to pick up on this person and all their drama and shit. And they're going to be upset because you picked up on it. And so they hate your spirituality, or they know that you're spiritual or something like that. Yeah, and they're determined to have some sort of relationship with you, but they know that you're spiritual here. And they're like obsessively worrying here. They're determined to have some sort of relationship with you, but now they're sad or something like that. And they don't have no strength or something like that. And they're going the crazy because they're like, how the Aries just spot that out like that? Like, that's crazy as hell. Okay, now they have to move forward. And now they're angry as hell because of some sort of money or some sort of finances or whatever. They wanted some sort of grand relationship with you or something like that. And they couldn't get it. So they have to move forward far away. Or they're like looking at you, or you looked into the future at this shit and you spotted their ass far away. You may have a platform such as myself. You may have said something like, oh, I sent someone coming over here or something like that. Or you're on your page and you're like, you know, singing No Scrubs. On TikTok or some shit like that, and maybe you made a comment like, I'm just picking up in my energy that somebody trying to trick me or something like that, you know, whatever, Aries. I'm getting you picked up on this shit. You picked up on this shit, and this is the person that's either coming toward you, or this is what this person is trying to do to you if you're in a relationship and you picked up on this shit, and this person is mad. Okay, because they're doing this for finance. They're either breaking up with you for finances, or somebody's coming toward you for finances, Aries. Okay, and they're determined to do this, but you're gonna pick up on it and you're gonna be like, oh hell nah, you know. So let's see, what is your advice, Aries? Gosh, I'm trying to keep these like 15 minutes or less. What is your advice, Aries? What is your advice? What is your advice? Your advice is that you need to move forward, because this person is two-faced as hell. This person's two-faced, okay? They only want you either because, you know, or they just go to whatever's hot right now. Or this person's playing both sides. They want like a wife, a sneaky link, a dog, and a rabbit. You know what I mean? Like, they want everything. They're playing both sides. So you need to move forward from this if that's not what you want, right? So that is the advice, Aries. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you the next one. Bye.